the Socceroos skipper admits he's unsure if his return to English football will earn him a spot in Brazil. The veteran defender has signed a deal with second-tier club Watford until the end of the season. The move comes barely 24 hours before coach Ange Postecoglou names his squad for next month's friendly against Ecuador.
Could this be the jersey that propels Lucas Neill back into World Cup calculations?
He's found the club. Hopefully he'll be playing, and then hopefully he's up for selection, because if you're not playing, you don't have a club. You can't be expected to play in the national team.
The Socceroos skipper signing with championship outfit Watford, pending international clearance after a frustratingly long search.
It's a very odd one for me. I don't think I can remember any captain of a national team having to wait so long or have such a search for a new club.
I made a specific choice to want to come back to England for the next half year to a year and a half, and I've finally achieved that goal.
Playing opportunities had dried up, benched at Al Wasl last year and receiving minimal game time with Sydney FC and Japanese club Omiya. With Australia's next friendly against Ecuador just over a week away, a call-up from Ange Postecoglou seems out of reach.
I don't think he should be surprised, or anyone should be surprised, if Lucas is not in the next Socceroos squad.
The 35-year-old not hanging his Brazilian ambition on the upcoming friendly.
I'm not going to read too much into it whether I'm in or out. I know I need game time, as do a lot of other players who are just about to start a season, so there's no need for me to panic at the moment.
But there might soon be, with the World Cup now just over 100 days away. An omission from tomorrow's Socceroos squad could close the curtain on Neill's illustrious international career. Nick Vinden, SBS World News.
The Central Coast Mariners deny they are low on confidence ahead of their opening Asian Champions League match tonight. Meanwhile, the Wanderers will be without one of their star strikers when they make their first foray into the competition tomorrow.
With one remarkable season behind them, the Wanderers are ready to spread their wings.
It's a bit of the unknown, but what we do know is that we're prepared for it. We're ready to give it our best, and we go in with a real positive mindset tomorrow.
Tommy Juric won't be part of the historic clash against Ulsan because of what the club hopes is a short-term injury. But Western Sydney believes they still have the firepower to give the Korean heavyweights a fitting welcome.
They're up against the best in Australia, so we want to showcase ourselves that we're worthy of being in this competition.
The Mariners have been getting accustomed to a 67,000-seater World Cup stadium in Seoul. They've led in 11 goals in 4 weeks, but a change of scenery has done them the world of good.
We're in a very good headspace, and we're very confident we can come here and be very competitive.
If they get it wrong, their Asian escapades could be short-lived. They take on last year's finalists, FC Seoul.
We know that they've lost a lot of players over the off-season, but they'll still be a very dangerous side. So we have our tactics in place. It's now down to the players to execute.
Kim Sung-yong is playing tour guide and informant. He won the Champions League with Ulsan in 2012, scoring in the final. The Mariners could do with a rocket like that tonight. Vince Hammerley, SBS World News.
Meantime, Manchester United striker Wayne Rooney admits he will not be satisfied if he finishes his career without lifting the Champions League trophy again. Currently struggling in the Premier League, United face a difficult last 16 away tie to Greek champions Olympiacos tomorrow morning.
We know we're better than that, and we haven't performed as well as we know we can do, so and we know that, and us as a team, it hurts when you know you can do better.
The hosts will have their work cut out. They haven't beaten the Red Devils in 4 previous attempts. And a reminder, you can catch Manchester United's clash in Greece right here on SBS 1. Our live coverage kicks off from 6:30 a.m. Eastern Daylight Saving Time. Jamaican track sprinter Veronica CampbellBrown has been cleared to return to top-flight athletics. The two-time Olympic 200 metres champion had been suspended by the Jamaican Federation last year following a positive test. However, the Court of Arbitration for Sport cleared her after determining the substance was not used for performance enhancement. She is expected to compete in next month's World Indoor Championships in Poland. Roger Federer has taken confidence from Pete Sampras's prediction that he will win an 18th Grand Slam. Sampras says Wimbledon is the likely venue where Federer will surpass his record of 7 wins. Overnight, the Swiss ace made light work of Benjamin Becker at the Dubai Championships, coming up with a miracle shot during the 6-1, 6-4 demolition. In August, the AFL's International Cup will feature a team comprised entirely of Pakistan-born players. Many members had never seen a Sherrin until a few months ago. In tonight's special feature, we take a look at the changing face of the game.
Kashif Bruns moved here 9 years ago to study accounting. One of his first jobs after finishing his degree was in cricket. It was there he discovered a new game unknown to most of his countrymen. He founded the Pakistan Shaheens, with the symbol Pakistan's famous peregrine falcon.
I wanted to do something with my own people as well. So generally, you work with anyone from multicultural backgrounds, but this was like my giving back to my own community.
The goal was to see a team at the AFL's International Cup, a triennial tournament in August, which includes such teams as Ireland, New Zealand, China, Denmark and Fiji. They've been training by playing AFL 9s for the last 4 months.
It still keep doing my head in the cake when they say that, oh, catch it. I'm like, it's a mark. And they will continue to infringe on the mark. A lot of the times they will just throw the footy. They still continue to do that. I used to do a lot of clinics with the primary school kids, and some of them are exactly like that.
But like children, their enthusiasm more than makes up for that. Many, like Sumer Saeed, had never even held a Sherrin before joining the team.
You look at the clubs which are around, but I wasn't really any good at it, so I just thought it would be hard to play. So I would only watch it on TV and just talk about it amongst friends.
The Shaheens admit they probably won't make the International Cup final, but that's not the aim of this game.
You dream about stuff like this, to represent your country in any way you can, and to be representing it in AFL is a very, very big honour.
That final to be played as a curtain raiser to the Hawthorn Geelong blockbuster at the MCG in August. Glenn Osborne, SBS World News.
And finally in sport, tomorrow night we talk to the youngest of the Fianga brothers. The sibling of Wallabies twins Saya and Anthony, Colby Fianga, is helping multicultural communities take up rugby. And like his brothers, his Tongan and Indigenous heritage means as much to him as the game itself.
Being both, I got this opportunity to be an Access Rugby ambassador, and just loving every moment of it.
That special feature tomorrow night on SBS World News. Family brimming with talent, aren't they?